Okay, here's my problem, Dick. Did you see this video last week? I don't know if I should bring it up. I probably can't show it on YouTube because it involves a shooting. There's a
Yeah,
black,
definitely not.
yeah, there's a fat black man in a wheelchair and a
Shocker.
insane white man who is screaming something weird about stolen valor. And
Okay.
he's shoving the black guy, and he rips like a patch off of him. And the black guy, who's obviously confused, who's like clearly handicapped and fucked up, like starts going to his bag to pull out like an airsoft rifle because he's like, I don't know what's going on. And the white guy
Yeah.
goes, oh, oh, and then he pulls out a gun and shoots the fucking guy in the wheelchair.
Wow.
And you're like, wait, what are they arguing about? Dick, my problem is stolen valor. This is, or people
Well,
who
wait.
think
Now
stolen
you're phrasing
valor,
it like
right.
it's stolen valor is the problem.
My problem is stolen valor carers.
Vigilantes.
People who give, stolen valor
Yeah.
vigilantes.
Yeah.
This is the gayest thing. This is gayer than sucking 1,000 cocks. Because at least when you're sucking 1,000 cocks, you're gay for another guy and not the U.S. government and desperately protecting someone's affiliate. You're not actually working for the government. That's the most important thing that's ever happened. We have to know who actually went abroad and killed fucking people and whatever. That's the most important thing to me.
Yeah.
Look, thank you for your service. But the reason I thank you for your service is because it means I don't have to go. That's it. That's
Wait, do you really thank you for your service, though?
Absolutely. 100%. Thank you for your service.
Okay.
You know why? Oh, yeah, no, any military person.
No, me.
You know
but
why
thank me for my service.
Okay, thank you
What's
for your
the deal?
service. Congratulations. You know why? Because
Not
the
congratulations. That's not what you say.
Well, not
To veterans.
congratulations.
To people
Let's
who
put-
fought for their country.
Okay, let's put it this way. You're hanging around, you really want a soda, and then your
Right.
buddy says, hey, how about I go grab a soda out of the fridge for you? Would you thank your buddy?
I would, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So let's say there's a country where we got to go shoot a bunch of brown people, and your buddy
Right.
goes, don't worry about it. I'll get it. You thank him. You go, oh, thanks. Otherwise, I was going to have to fucking do it. That's why you thank people for their service.
you really
That's
think
the
that?
reason. Yes.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, they're going to send you. They're going to go, oh, we
No,
don't have
they're
another
not gonna send
guy.
me.
They got to send somebody. Okay.
Well, not me.
Not now, but when you were younger and
Not
more
then either. Those
spry.
guys are coming back in a body bag. You can try. How many guys do you have to send to get me there? Not enough.
The point is, okay, nobody sane wants to go.
Don't you think veterans are perpetuating a cycle of governments murdering children by sending them to war, murdering young
but the
men?
governments are gonna do that. You're
But
not gonna stop
the
that.
veterans are doing it. The government's going to do it, but the veteran by appreciating the thank you and by pretending that what he did was honorable, don't you think he's perpetuating that system that takes young men and
Well, that's
ruins
why I'm
their lives?
saying don't give them an honorable thank you. Don't go a thank you for killing all those people. Go
Oh.
thank you for doing the thing so I didn't have to do it. That's the thank you. That's when you thank someone for your service, you're going, man. Otherwise, they would have
what
made
army
me
are you
fucking
gonna fight
do
in?
it.
What army do you think you could qualify for?
If nobody has to go, they're gonna do the fucking raffle with the ping pong balls, and they're gonna go October 12th. Y'all gotta go kill Vietnamese people.
Yeah,
okay?
they're going to send you over there with a rifle and
I
a
could
rascal.
probably get out of it. Okay, look, just because
Yeah.
I've developed my own ways to avoid government service that I've adhered to throughout
So
my
why
life.
are you thankful? Why are you thankful for their service then?
I'm saying maybe somebody I know would have had to go. Somebody like I actually give a shit about. You know, maybe they took their place. That's good. You know, I'm like, otherwise my cousin probably would have had to do that. So you did it. Thank you. Because otherwise somebody I
Okay,
I
so
care
then you,
about could
you
almost
support
died.
stolen valor. You think there is some valor to steal?
Well, no, I think it's okay to steal the valor because
Okay.
the guys who are obsessed with this, they're thinking about it the other way. They're thinking about not, hey, that's a cool thing that guy did for me. He went to Afghanistan, so I didn't have to go. They're going like, oh my God, this guy is protecting America. He's protecting America. We gotta love this fucking guy. And you didn't fucking protect America. You
Yeah.
didn't fucking protect freedom. You're a liar. Also, I think that black guy in the wheelchair was a veteran, so it was one of these classic cases of like,
Even worse,
tell
kick
me-
the shit out of him then.
No. Look,
Why?
why
Was he
not
wearing his
kick the
uniform
shit
and
out
stuff?
of him?
Yeah.
Well, I think he had like a military patch on, and the guy said, "Oh yeah."
So he's
where's that
advertising. He's advertising. He's negating the. He's manufacturing consent. He's basically a child rapist. He's manufacturing consent among teenagers, vulnerable teenagers, into feeling positively about joining the army. Right?
If you can put on
he
a
should be
thing
executed
and get some free shit, that's the American way, okay? If you get a free donut on your birthday as a veteran, go for it. I don't care. Again, we're thanking you for us not having to go. You are, you said, well, I'm not that smart, and, I don't have that much money, so I'll take one on the chin for the team. And we said, okay, thank you. That's it. I got no problem with that. But again, here's why the whole stolen valor freakout thing is a problem. Because first of all, it doesn't matter that much. Okay, it's just like a nice thing. You go, thank you. And if a guy goes, I went over there too. You go, he probably fucking did. Who cares? You're thinking about it too much. Okay. Second of all, this is a free speech issue, Dick.
Oh God.
Okay. Dick, I fought in the war. I killed 50 men. I had a real good time.
Yeah.
Is that against the law to say that?
It should be.
Why?
I
You can invent all sorts of stories.
Yeah.
In Kentucky.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
In Kentucky, guys were sitting around. They said, "Hey, what if we just called ourselves colonels? We can just do that. No one can stop us." And now we love that fucking guy, and he sells chicken to everybody. Nobody's upset. When you buy a box of Captain Crunch, you're not like, "Oh, well, he's not. Did you know that guy's not a real captain?" It's like, no, it's whatever.
But he is a real captain, though.
Captain Crunch.
Yeah.
Is Count Chocula an actual vampire?
I mean, insofar as you're saying he can or cannot lie, then yes, he is. I think he's an admiral, actually. Captain. There is an admiral.
Crunch.
Captain Crunch.
Yeah.
I forget the name of his ship, but he sails around the seas and fights the Soggies. What do you mean he's not a captain? How is he a liar but not a captain?
Sure. He's a fictional captain. He's probably an actual captain. I'm just saying, whatever. But Colonel Sanders was not a colonel in the military sense. It's just a term people give himself.
Are you sure?
No, 100%. A Kentucky colonel is just a title. There are many Kentucky colonels. It has nothing to do with any sort of military service. Now, I don't think he served at all in any respect. Colonel Sanders?
KFC?
Yeah, I'm saying I don't think he served
He's got to
in
protect that
any
chicken.
branch of the
military.
military.
He should go out on your Carnival Cruise lines and name one of those the KFC cruise. Now that's what you have to worry about
cruise?
as a Carnival investor.
That would be
you got to worry
good.
about KFC getting into the cruise. The Guppy. It's the Guppy. That's what he's captain of.
People are like sharing videos of black people on the Carnival cruise and going, "Would you go on this cruise?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it looks
I
fun.
wouldn't go on that planet.
I would hang out for it. That looks like a good time."
Are you fucking kidding me? You'd go on those cruises?
I would go on. Yeah, I'd have a good time. I think they would. Black people love me. I know how to party.
That's the last thing that I'm worried about.
They're not killing each other on the fucking cruise. They're just partying.
Yes,
they're
they
drinking.
are.
They're having a good time. Everybody's having a good time.
Oh, God.
Sanders was a fireman, and then he was a lawyer.
Okay.
Operated a ferry boat company, but at no point was he any sort of military service. And yet we still love Colonel Sanders for bringing us
Okay, so he's
KFC
stolen
chicken.
valor, you're saying.
In a way, yeah, all the Kentucky colonels are. How do you call a guy a colonel if he didn't fucking do any military shit?
I don't even know what a colonel is.
Weird. A colonel in the military, it's just like it's a rank. But then in Kentucky, they literally are like, hey, let's just call ourselves fucking colonels. And there's like a bunch of them. You can become a Kentucky colonel. It means you're a distinguished gentleman in the state of Kentucky.
Why do you know so much about Kentucky colonels?
Well, because at one point I was like, I wonder how many men Colonel Sanders killed, and I looked it up and I was disappointed. I was like, what war was he killing all these guys? And he said, man, I can't wait till I get home and I fry some fucking chicken, and it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, fucking,
don't you think a funny video, a YouTube prank video would be like stolen valor? I'd watch that. I'd watch that more than like just stealing valor, going around. Going to parades.
Just claiming shit, going to parades.
Pretending to be in the military.
Yeah, well, that's the reason why it's a free speech issue, because it is funny to lie, and lying's not illegal. All the stolen valor laws, and there are some stolen valor laws.
Wait, there's laws?
Yeah, you didn't know this? The main federal
No.
law is the Stolen Valor Act of 2013, which makes it a crime to fraudulently claim certain military decorations with the intent to obtain money, property, or other tangible benefits.
Well, yeah, that's fraud, yeah.
Why? What if you go to rent a business and they go, I don't know if you can rent this to you, and you go, well, I suffered in Iraq fighting all those Iraqis, and they go, all right, I guess I'll rent it to you. Hey, he told a great story. Who cares? Stories are great. The story is more important than the truth. All right? Why?
Yeah, fraud's kind of, funny like that, though. It's just kind of like it's just kind of like a white person law. Like white people created the country. Like we're not doing fraud, right? And they're like, yeah, obviously not. And then as the country got less and less white, people were like, what's up with these fraud laws? Like, well,
I mean, look, I understand.
It's kind of important.
Sure. Now you're arguing for business regulation. I understand that, yes, it could be used in like very fraudulent ways, but the stolen valor freakout guys are like, that guy got half price on his fucking tons of beans, super fruity fucking milkshake coffee. Hey, you shouldn't get that discount. That should be for real veterans. And you're like, dude, who gives a shit, man? If an old dude wants to put on a fucking pair of fatigues, pretend he fought in the Jelly Bean Wars, like, yeah, that's fun. Who gives a shit?
He should be raped if he does that.
Seems like
a very bad role model for young children and teenage men, especially in the black community. To be pro-military.
All I know is these guys are a little too obsessed, and half the time they get it wrong. It's weird when it's guys who weren't even in the military themselves who are like freaking out about it, where you're like, why do you care? Who gives a shit?
Thank you for watching this clip by Colonel J. This is the King of Bull here. Remember to like and subscribe. Juice!